Have you heard of Saint Teresa of Avila? Well, she is one of my favorite saints. About 20 years after Columbus sailed and 2 years before Martin Luther nailed his 95 Thesis to the door, a little girl named Teresa was born in Avila, Spain, to a wealthy family. When she was a teenager, she cared mostly about her social life and fancy clothes, but her very strict father sent her to a convent. Now, while she was at the convent, she tried to pray, but everyone just ridiculed her because it was a social gathering. And it wasn't until she had a very near-death experience with a bad bout of malaria, where she experienced this deep inner peace, that Teresa started to develop a life of contemplative prayer. Teresa explains contemplation as simply intimate sharing between friends who love each other. And I love that picture of her. And her prayer life, she wrote about it, and we still have her writings today. And she believed also that prayer didn't matter if it didn't move you into action. And so Teresa sought to reform all the convents in her order. And so she went across Spain to make them more committed to prayer and simplicity. She got in trouble with the Spanish Inquisition because of both her writing and her Reformation. And so they would often censor her and make her stay at home. One time she was complaining to God about this, and she said, "God, why is it you're letting this happen?" And he said to her, "This is how I treat my friends." And so she said back to him, "Well, that is why you have so few." And so this fiery Spanish mystic is someone that I love because she continues to teach us through her words on contemplation and an example of how to do work in the world.